Hey girl, hey. So look, I don't want you to think like all I'm doing is like straight up bitching and dogging this guy. That's not what this is at all. I mean, parts of me are so angry and frustrated, and other parts of me are just like facepalm, 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 facepalm. Because you have to understand every holiday, every milestone, everything I've ever tried to plan, everything, all of it, always fucking blows. Always. I was never under any delusion that our 5th wedding anniversary was going to be any exception to that rule. I mean, my God. I've posted once that my birthday was celebrated because it made good pictures and we were on a sunset cruise because it had been years and years and years since he had done anything nice for me remotely whatsoever. And if we go back and look at those photos, I am absolutely fucking miserable and we fought the whole time. So there's that. Lord knows he doesn't plan anything or take pictures or anything like that. I mean, in my mind's eye, I've told him for years I would love a pair of little like faux diamond stud earrings. Like they don't even have to be real diamonds unless they're ethically sourced, of course. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man-made, manufactured diamonds. Shit, my wedding gear and my engagement ring and stuff. I mean, that's all CZ. So, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, you would think by 5 years, right? Like, you would actually know your partner, your friend, your lover, your rock, your everything, right? After 5 years of exclusive partnership and devotion, right? Right. So was it 2 Thanksgivings ago? I mean, I can just even start there. 2 Thanksgivings ago, I left and checked my son into a hotel. That wasn't far. We just left. I wasn't dealing with this shit. We fucking spent Thanksgiving in a hotel lobby, having hotel food so that my son could swim and just get out of the noise and the chaos. That Christmas, after he said, I'm so sorry, I'm going to change. I wanted to change so much. It's going to change. It's going to change. Wait till you see the way it changes. Christmas, he didn't plan. He didn't plan anything, didn't help my son get Christmas presents or anything. And then my son, of course, is not interested in the holidays anymore because who can blame him, right? As much as I try and I try and I try, it's, let's be honest. So he gripped him up, tried to throw him in the car and kidnap him and take him to the goddamn mall. It was the scaredest my son has been. When he was shouting and screaming for me, he banged his head against the wall and told him to shut the fuck up. So then my birthday came and went. Valentine's Day comes and goes. Ronan's birthday comes and goes. When Ronan gets anything or there's any holiday, I am here to tell you nothing gets done unless I do it. Absolutely nothing gets done unless I do it. Now, his big claim to fame recently is that he started making lists. Like an adult. Ooh, list. Mm-hmm. Tell me more. So, yeah, that's some panty dropping shit. So then, yeah, this Halloween, I took Ronan and out ourselves. And it's not like we can go out and just feel like good and relaxed and calm or any of that shit. Nope. We are fucking fried until we leave the fucking house, and then we're fried being out because our nervous systems just cannot regulate. They cannot regulate when you are around a narcissist. You feel it in your bones. You feel it in your energy. It's always this restlessness, this uneasiness. Ronan and I have had nightmares about him for years. 4 years. We have not slept. 4 years. So this past Thanksgiving, he just up and grabs his dog because, you know, he push, reactive abuse. I'm fucking drinking, breaking dishes. Why don't you fucking get it? Having panic attack after fucking panic attack, right? My son is holding me. He's fucking smirking. Anybody that knows anything about narcissistic abuse, you know the exact fucking smirk I'm talking about. You fucking know the exact smirk I'm talking about. So then he grabs his little fucking dog. Now, this is after he and says, I'm going to go spend Thanksgiving with my family. Right? Storms out. Takes his little dog, Chow. But while he's popping through town, then he runs to the police to let them know I gave him a little black eye before he drove out of town, right? Of course, forgetting the fact that he hurt his eye when he was installing the French doors. I was so gaslit that I never even looked at my hands. I never even felt like, are my hands in pain? Because if you've seen pictures of him or you know anything about him, he's built like a fucking silverback. And if I'm going to go swinging on him, it's going to hurt. Bad. There were no marks on my hands. My hands were not in pain. And I can assure you that if I were to fucking swing on him, my hands would get broke. But sure, he just popped in, filed up a little police report, gave me a little call to let me know. I just want to let you know, I stopped in to let the police know what happened, but I'm not going to press any charges, but you'll probably be getting a call from a state trooper. That's how we spent this last Thanksgiving. So then he stayed down at his parents' for a little while he was calling me to let me know that his family is so toxic and he doesn't want to be there, and he can see how rude he is to me and it's so terrible and he just wants to come back. And can he come back? He misses his family. We are really his family. My son and I are really his family. He needs to be back with his family. So sure, right? We moved into an 1850 farmhouse that doesn't have I have friends that can vouch for this too, that like we tried to winterize. They tried to come up and do this whole weekend of a work thing. That never fucking happened because he doesn't manage his time and shit wasn't ordered and he has to hijack it and he has to control it and do all the things so that he can fist fucking half-ass it. It's like so fucking typical. So typical. So then the furnace breaks. It's -20. I gotta have him back. Nobody's showing up. According to everybody here, I'm a gold-digging sociopath that just fucking drinks and wants to abuse her husband. I mean, these... Whatever. I won't even go there. It's not even a fucking waste of breath. It's not even... Yeah. Ugh, they're just... Ew. So anyway... Then he comes back for Christmas. I want to see my family. It's going to be so good to spend Christmas with you. It's going to be so good to spend Christmas with you. Oh, my God. I love you so much. Oh, my God. Motherfucker arrives empty fucking handed. Empty-handed. He doesn't have a present for me. Doesn't have a present for my son. Doesn't have any groceries, doesn't have any plans, ain't doing shit for fucking New Year's. New Year's comes and goes. My birthday comes and goes. My son's birthday, we throw a fucking party because I threw him a party because it was his 13th birthday. And of course, my present to him was going to New York, which ended up also being an absolute jacked up clusterfuck because I'm married to a condescending asshole that has to hijack everything and can't just be happy for 5 minutes at a time. So here is my 5th wedding anniversary, right? And I guess I'm supposed to jump on the wood, right? Because, ooh, it's so exciting. Now I have a broken ass tree, some red meat I don't want to fucking eat, and a goddamn Reese's Pieces, like a goddamn Reese's cup that I'm supposed to be like swooning. Years and years and years of torture and trauma and abuse. And I get like this fucking shit. And there's no end in sight. Please, there is no end in sight. And so I'm like, okay, if you want to make me happy for our 5th wedding anniversary, give me an uncontested divorce. You know, I know we missed the paper anniversary, but, you know, wood is paper. And sure enough, he tells me if I want a divorce, I'm going to have to file. He loves me so much and he's changing. He's going to change. God damn it, he's going to change. So sure. In the meantime, Mel Robbins, I'm going to be doing that thing. I'm trying to figure out how I can rub 2 dimes together. I'd love to take her launch thing, and maybe it'll have to be next year. I don't know. Maybe the universe will bless me with some money. I don't know. But in the meantime, look, I have a baby shark breaching. No mouse. Well, you have to go outside. No mouse. Don't give me mouse. I don't want your mouse. Ow! Ow! I don't want your mouse. She's an idiot. Anyway, but I love her. Let me take her out. So, yeah, but y'all, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I want you to know. Like, let's normalize this shit. I can homestead and be in a miserable fucking marriage. You know, these two things aren't mutually exclusive, and I'm not going to be one of those people that pretends all her shit's together while she's posting videos of, like, fucking Swiss Family Robinson shit. No way. No, we do all the way fucking real here. And in the real, it is super fucked and super toxic, and I'm doing the best I can every day to raise an absolute legend of a human being against all odds. I don't know how this is going to all affect him and manifest. I've done the absolute best I can to try to insulate him, but I know that there are times that, like, he hears stuff he shouldn't hear, and he's privy to stuff he shouldn't see, and it's very confusing, this roller coaster, because he loves him. He's the only dad he's ever known. I love him, you know what I mean? But it's categorically, like, impossible. Just absolutely impossible to have anything that you can rest your bones on. I mean, I don't go to bed at night going, oh my God, thank God I have the love of my life sleeping next to me. You know what I mean? I wake him up and I'm like, I'm having a panic attack. I can't fucking breathe. He throws his arm over me and says, oh, okay. And then fucking snores straight up in my face. So, yeah. Yeah. So, we do homesteading. And I garner, you know, joy absolutely everywhere I can. Absolutely everywhere I can. Even in this idiot right here that wants to go out. So ladies that are out there that are in an extremely toxic and abusive and sad and lonely and confusing roller coaster of a dumpster fire of a relationship, if you are not married, get the fuck out. Like, get the fuck out. Like, now. Because if I wasn't married, I would have had already been gone. Believe that. Believe that. But I'm married now, and it's complicated. And I have this home finally, after being uprooted for 4.5 years, selling my home. I finally have a bedroom for my son. Of course, we don't have a decent shower or a way to take a bath yet, but I know that's coming soon. I know hot water's coming soon. I know, because we're not afterthoughts, we're priorities. He tells me so I know I can believe it. But ladies, if you are married and you can't get out, for one reason or another, I am not here to judge you, girl. It is complicated AF, and especially when they have enablers and flying monkeys and money and family, and you don't have shit, and you've made them your family and your world. I get it. It is hard. So if the best we can do is ride out this shit show together, let's do that thing too. And I just want you to know, I see you, and you are a fucking warrior. All right? Don't forget that.